Hi guys, I just took my FAA Part 107 test Friday. Thought I'd do a video, share with you guys how it went. I passed. I got a 95%, so I was excited. I didn't actually pay for the classes that I found online. A lot of YouTube videos I saw, everybody was trying to sell something for one of these schools, And that's all good, but I did it without it, so I thought I'd let you guys know how I did it. So yeah, I did this January 31st, 2020. So yeah, it was after the FAA switch over to the new system. I think they switched like January 11th. It was $160 for the testing fee. I originally tried to schedule it for the Friday before, but apparently you have to register for a time slot now more than 24 hours in advance. I studied pretty hard for a week. Um, Here's my advice on how I studied it. I'll break it into a few steps for you guys. Yeah, the first thing I definitely suggest is watch that video from Tony Northrup. I know it's like an hour long. It's free, but it gives you a good base on where to start, especially if you have no prior aviation experience. Um, Step two, definitely take all the free practice tests you can find online. I'll link them too, as long as with Tony Northrup's video. But definitely the practice test from like 3DR, that Rupprecht.com, King Schools, PSI even, where you schedule your tests online. They had some sample tests that were pretty close to how it was to take at the actual exam center. The layout and stuff anyway. Questions are a little bit different. Yeah, definitely when you're taking the sample test, don't just memorize the answers, because believe me, they're not the same as the answers for the test. Yeah, when you do the practice test, just figure out how they got the answer and learn that spot. Especially on the charts in airspace, I'd say that was a good 70% of the test, or this last one I took anyway. I'll link some videos that helped me for some of the airspace and stuff, but yeah, that was a good percentage of the test. The last thing I do is right before your test, like the day before, Tony Northrup again has a PDF file that I'll link to, that he said it was kind of his cram sheet. It really helped. It pretty much covers pretty much everything you need to know right before you take the test. Definitely read the test questions. There were a few questions on there that tried to trick you, for sure, if you didn't read them close. So, you get 2 hours to take this test. I took it and went back later and went through all of them. If you're not sure of an answer, you can actually mark it on their platform there, and they'll come up in red when you go back to review your answers. You can actually make sure, But it's probably a good idea just to look them all over anyway. Yeah, the questions, they try to trick you on some of it, like questions regarding like the weight of the UAV. Like, is it the max weight of 55 pounds, or will it be under 55 pounds? So definitely know your facts. Also, I'd read that Part 107 laws just to really understand them. They ask you some questions about that too. As for the test, yeah, I went there about a half hour early. The proctor was really nice. Was kind of unsure because it's a whole new system, I guess, for her too. She told me she used to have to collect money in the past, and now you pay for it all online. You have to give her your driver's license. It's got to have the correct mailing address and signature. Otherwise, she said it's kind of a disaster right now. They got to prove it with utility bills and stuff. She did get me in early to take the test. I had to remove all my personal items. No cell phone, no jacket, all the stuff in your pockets. She took me to the testing room, had a two-way glass mirror. Just so happened there was a FAA guy in the next room watching. So, yeah, it's definitely a proctored test. They gave me a marker with like an erasable clear sheet protector type thing to write on. 2 pencils, 2 sheets of paper, a bunch of calculators. I took a magnifying glass just because of some of the stuff I saw online, and I really didn't need it. And they give you a book now to find all your charts and stuff. It runs you through a practice test right when you first log on, just to get you familiar with the platform. has you acknowledge and accept, which I really didn't read. I was too nervous about the test. Yeah, the practice test just had some questions, just straightforward stuff like, how many days in a week, how many hours in a day, that kind of stuff. Got it done in 45 minutes. I only missed 3, so I got 95%. I was pretty excited. It gives you a sheet of sections you missed, but definitely not the questions. Show you guys that. If you can see that or not. But anyway, yeah, it gives you some of the stuff. This bottom part, she's told me not to worry about. She said it was if you fail the first attempt, And you have to just pretty much submit your online application once you get it done within 10 days of your test results to apply for the Part 107 license. I guess they do a background check on you through TSA. It's Monday now, so I took it 3 days ago, and it shows on the website that it was transferred to the Airman Registry. I guess that's progress. Anyway, I hope this video helps. If you like this video, please click subscribe, like the video. We'll see you on the next one.